Evening, folks, and welcome back. Ready to start the next mission for the Vanguard and head to where are we going? Tau City 2. All right, I hope my audio is working because I'm going to be not very happy if it's not working. I don't exactly have time to really check it right now.
Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic. Bye-bye.
We're not going there, unfortunately. We're going to Tau City first. We'll use those. All right.
Off when you are, Captain.
Peace. All right, let's go to Tau City 2. I'm not worried about cruise right now. Okay, so we're going to take here. We're going to take to where we're going. Let's go. Tau City. Of course. Mostly water. So there's definitely going to be some aquatic life on this planet. Those are one of the tougher ones to try to find when you do a scanning. Tau City 3 is one of our side quest missions, which I think we'll come back to. We're going to start with Tau City 2 first, or at least get Vanguard's mission 2 going. So see, this whole entire island is iron. Fun. Alright, let's go see what's going on down here. My production center. I'm just hoping hopefully these mics are picking me up this time. So it's far enough away from the water, but yet it's on its own little island peninsula of sorts. Yeah, see that's that might be a different structure. Water with the break. Let's see what's going on.
Greetings, Captain.
Of course, it has to be raining.
How can I be of service, Captain? Return soon.
Yeah, I need to acquire the vehicle. That's one thing I need to try. Thunderstorms, fun.
on anything useful?
Not yet. Just looking around. See what's nearby. So we got some biological features. We got some arches over there. So just a lot of iron. Yeah, a lot of iron inside. Space on it. Some chips, potatoes.
An abandoned meat-packing facility built on the fringes of the settled systems. I wonder what happened here.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I already know what's here. But I'm not going to spoil it for anybody. I'm going to keep that to myself until we actually find it. Ammo.
Something's been through here recently, but left everything in place.
Some more training manuals.
At least we know it wasn't the Crimson.
It was something, all right. So I guess it automatically gives me that information when I picked it up. Stuff in the way. Computer. So what do we got? Tal Gourmet Vision Statement. Since the dawn of the agrarian revolution 2,000 plus years ago, humanity has been trying to speed up the process of growing food and getting it onto plates. But that's always come at a cost of quality and led to horrific practices like to corners cut and ultimately a worse product. And we've all just accepted it. We live in a freeze-dried age, but we don't have to. Tal Gourmet is going to change that. We're going to make fresh food cheap and available everywhere. We're going to let our livestock and crops grow as nature intended and use smart automation to harvest and prepare them at the peak of freshness and deliver them with such speed that our clients won't ever go back to using freeze-dried again. It's a big task, and accomplishing it is going to take focus, innovation, and dedication. Are you up to the challenge of changing how the settled system eats? Then let's get started. Hotel Cladillo. The plan. We're standing in the middle of an unfinished masterpiece here. The UC military came in, put down some incredible machinery that they then barely used, and promptly left it to rot the moment the war ended. Now, 20 years later, we're here with an incredible opportunity. Updating this place is going to take some serious work. We're going to be pulling double, triple, quadruple duty around here, so if you're going through a tough moment, please remember everyone else probably is too. It also means that if you're in a place where you can lighten someone else's load, please do. Equally important are scheduled breaks. These are built into your workload, so if you're on a break, hour, day, week, you better sit your ass down and breathe. Take in the scenery, think about something that's not work. If you got a long spell, go back to New Atlantis and blow off some steam. Good ideas come from expected places, and remaking how food works in settled systems is going to make a lot of good ideas. Also, critical importance. Survival training is not optional. It's just us on this planet, and while the UC is aware we're out here, every one of us needs to know how to survive out here on our own should the unthinkable happen. Finally, if you've never got an issue of any kind, reach out to the relevant area owner. If you and said area owner can't come to an agreement, feel free to grab me. Coat. Areas of ownership. Coat. General vision. Crop livestock selection. Vendor coordination. Internal expertise. And Arbitration. Ian, System Design, Implementation, Automation Programming. Automation Programming, sorry. Maria, Facility Restoration, Defense Installation, Facility Maintenance, Automation Maintenance. Andre, Crop Livestock Cultivation, Recipe Generation, Keeping Us All Alive, food related. Lambart, Keeping Us Alive, Security related. Survival Training. Chores list. It's just all their different chores: laundry, blah blah, trash, composting, weapons care, night watch rotation. Oh, we got another one of these over here, huh? Don't have anything to use. You don't need anything in there yet. I don't need to make anything. More ammo, which is going to be needed. Bathroom. No withdrawals. Need it. Cred stick. No. Somebody got destroyed in that toilet. That was a bad day for them. Alright, so that's this hab. Elevators. Oh, we got a weapon or a spacesuit station over here. Let's see what's upstairs. Oh, that's credits,
Well,
med back.
I suppose they're not going to need it anymore.
Table. Cooking station. Alright. Sent meat steak. Is that what they're trying to make? Or they actually trying to make the original old school style stuff? So my health is slightly has not recovered yet. Hey, more ammo. Sarcasm. Yeah, there's that sarcasm again. Well, ooh, people bad jokes one. I'm not gonna read it. That's something you guys can do on your. Ooh. Stuffy in there. Cigarettes. Well, that's it for here. And there's the weapons station. So, can I do any modifications? Do I have any materials to make any modifications to my current setup? Start with this gun first, because that's what I'm currently using. Nope, not a nickel. Nickel's the only thing I'm missing. Let's say, yeah, so materials. I don't have certain materials needed for some of this stuff. We'll get to it. We'll eventually be able to do stuff with it at some point. But for right now, let's continue. Let's see what's over here. Oh, that's the generator. That's your massive generator system right there. Especially, of course, you can't build those for an outpost. You can't build those for an outpost until you get like a certain setup. In fact, that must have been some kind of weapons turret there at some point. I don't want to grab too much items because I don't have room or the space to grab all that stuff. So we've got stairs to the right. An operational elevator. Alright, let's head down. Down to the next section. Oh, another ship. What is that? Investigate the screen. Oh, I heard a creature. I heard a creature noise. I didn't actually see anybody. Oh, wow. Well, that ship didn't make it unless somebody destroyed it upon takeoff. It's preventing something from hitching a ride.
Either I got hit harder than I thought, or you've got some incredible timing. Regardless, I think it knows you're here. I'll unlock the door. Second floor, main building. But be quiet.
But I have a feeling she has our best interests in mind. We should do what she suggests.
Oh, we will. And here's some more, like, smaller generators. Alright, so shut this door. Yeah, talk to her in a sec. Make sure I grab everything I can grab before I talk to her. Well, I guess I do have a 27. That's a little pistol weapon. So, alright. So, Adrian. Really want to look at that. Well, let's talk to her first to see what she has to say, and then we'll touch everything else.
So what do we got here? It's too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe?
No.
Yeah, make my day if you said you were a shock trooper out for a stroll.
Actually, the Vanguard sent. Thought they failed to mention how bad things went.
Vanguard, huh? Yeah, I expect they didn't. I'm Hadrian. I was a researcher with the UC. I came here on a rumor of a... Well, I expect you saw the results on your way in. What's left of the settlers? The work of Oxysio Machina. A terramorph.
Oh no!
One of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with. And this one, well, it's something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one.
I can't believe that a terramorph did all this damage. I mean, I've heard the stories, but to see the decimation firsthand.
Killer terramorph. What kind of anomaly are we talking here?
Terramorphs have a unique growth cycle. They're usually only found on worlds that have been long colonized by humanity. But Tao said he's too young to have one. Yet here it is. I came looking for an explanation and found all this. Makes two of us. But this creature, I need to understand what it's doing here. To do that requires a tissue sample from it, and to get a sample, I need its corpse. But we're not without resources. This plant, it's got an automated security system. Though getting things online, as I've discovered, is not a one-person job. The admin terminal in this building needs its connection reset. And to do that, someone has to get to the security outpost. Across the compound. Not a far walk, but a risky one. You think you might be willing to lend me a hand?
Tell me about the security
The
system.
settlers outfitted most of the buildings with turrets at some point. Not sure how many are still operable, but at least a few appeared to be in fighting shape. There were also some sensors scattered around the facility that I didn't recognize. But those are honestly all just educated guesses until we get the connection reset.
Okay. Where can I find the security
It's the
outpost?
building in the middle of the facility. The terminal in there should allow you to grant me access to the system as a whole. Then we can see about getting things back online.
Alright.
Good. Once I see the connection reset, I'll get things underway on my end. Take care of yourself out there. And make sure you leave enough of that thing for us to get a sample.
Yeah. Let's see. Grenades, mines, ammo. Alright. Yeah, so she can't do anything on that computer yet, anyways. Get over here. Frankenstein! Don't know if I ever grab that, but I'll grab it anyways. Alright, so we got everything we needed. It's calibrated solstice. Alright, let's see. Let's see what the other one I have. Nope, not that one. Because I know I have one, I just want to see. Maybe I don't. Okay, I do. Yeah, I have one that's probably better than the one that they're trying to give me. So. One that's in the storage box. Oh, it is better. It's got a. Alright, well, we'll take it. Swap it out with my previous one. Favorite. Swap out. Elemental Solstice. It's a little teeny bit stronger. Not much stronger, but it's a little bit stronger. Research station. Just gonna see if I have anything to research. I know I'm should be doing other things. Okay, there we go. Got medical stuff. Amino acids. I don't have. I don't have any amino acids. Thought I did. All right. Well. Anything to do. Alright, food and drink. There we go. Order cuisine. Red meat. Ooh. Stuff I can do, but I don't have the materials to do some of these. So I need spice and water. And water. Water's a big thing, but I haven't found any water yet. Alright, so only if it's got a little yellow marker next to it can I do something with it. It's really coming down out there. So I can't do much because I don't have materials. Yeah, I can't do expert yet because my security skills aren't high enough. Okay, so we got that. Just want to see what's up here. Back down. A lot of facilities to explore, but I don't have time to do that right now. I'm focusing on the main
Don't rush the
quest.
scan. You want to overlook anything valuable.
Building mechanic materials. Yes, I see. We'll get to it. A little lighter. Red stick. There we go. Metabolic agent. Now I have something to put in there. First things first. Let's just exit. Tower Gourmet Security Hub says multiple warnings received. Please select option from the list below. Security system connection status. Lost. Reset security connection. Automated defenses. Damage detected. Tracking system. Offline. Proceed to control. Reboot. Security logs. Do just different notes.
Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to...
No logs about stuff.
Chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Hello. Wish I'd found this earlier. Those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the terramorph is. To this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. 3.5.
Okay. Turn on tracking system. Proper tracking. I didn't hear what it said. I didn't hear what she said, but I'm guessing it's the one that says target next to it. Play back to user. Back to the system to re-engage. Re-enable something livestock.
Tracker's reading green.
Livestock.
What's that sound?
The security lockdown is active.
Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing and get in cover. It's on the move. Look, I wouldn't engage directly if you could avoid it. The kill lanes. They're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're online, lead the terramorph towards the lights and watch the fireworks. Give it hell, Vanguard.
Power levels insufficient. Proceed to next power breaker. Mobile defenses restored.
this as quickly as possible because I know how tough these things are.
Seeing a meat packing facility from the inside is starting to make me feel like I should switch to becoming a vegetarian.
Get up to the roof. Keeps telling me to go this way, and then tells me to go the other way, and then tells me to go back this way. Oh, because there's one down here. Beeping noise is telling me when I get close or too close to this creature.
Additional power required.
I'm not sure what makes its home here, but we should keep our weapons at the ready.
Yeah. We were told what it is.
Seeing a meat inside is starting to make me feel like I should switch to becoming a vegetarian.
We don't need to hear you say that again, Sarah. I'm sorry.
System rearm. Fail. Additional power required. Activated. Stand clear.
Yeah. Now what? I'll kill the Terramorph. So I gotta get the Terramorph. Figure out where she's at first. There it is.
It's a miracle we were able to bring that thing down. At least we avenged the deaths of the colony. Sidonia, isn't it? Okay.
I can explore without worrying about that thing. Alright. I'm looking around. Alkalize and iron in this area. Some sealant, which will come in handy at some point. That is necessary for modifying things. Alright, so now we gotta go back to Hadrian. It's a xenogrub. Harmless for the most part. It's yeah. Some of these items I'm not grabbing because they're not the lightest thing to grab. Alright. Going the right way. Okay. That's the natural arches. What's in here? Use some cobalt. Yeah, those things are things you deal with when you do the mining stuff. When you do, yeah, mining stuff. Some of these containers are designed for that. Alright, I'm coming. Figure out how to get back up there. Sorry, I want to see what's in here first. Microsecond regulators. Some nasty sandwich just sitting there. Toxins. Batteries. All things that'll come handy, but I don't need that stuff right now.
You have anything valuable?
Just a med pack. That's all they had. Hi, Adrian. Now what?
Tracker's gone quiet. I suspect it's either hiding or... Wait. You did it, didn't you?
Yep.
Heavens above! You just flatlined a terramorph!
Well, with a little help from some turrets, but yes. Try not to sound surprised.
No offense intended. Now, I've just known whole Marine squads who couldn't take down a terramorph. To do it yourself? That's something else. You didn't happen to grab me a tissue sample, did you?
No, I forgot. I got it. Be patient. You really learn much from one little sample?
A lot of life gets recorded in our cells. Like, for example, if this terramorph's cells have certain radiation or chemical exposures, it could point to it having been transported on a ship. Then, we could start getting some answers about this thing. So, did you manage to nab one? All right. I spotted a microscope downstairs. Let's see if we can't get to the bottom of this.
It's just basically similar stuff to what the other computer is doing. Now I gotta follow Adrian for downstairs. Oh, nice of you to finally join us, Sarah. Yeah, down where? I'm not. Oh, this yeah, okay, it's over here. It's over here. Before she uses it, let me use it. I got some stuff I can put in now. Ooh, and it filled out. No, it didn't fill anything else out. I thought it would fill stuff up. Okay. Let her do her thing. Takes her sweet time to get over here.
what you can do. Running basic diagnostics? Nothing. Maybe a flag scan? Spectrograph. Damn. This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. But this terramorph being here, of all places, it doesn't make sense. Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels across the stars. Pets, livestock, pests. But terramorphs? They're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. Yet somehow, they follow us. So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, terramorphs tend to just appear. No one knows how or why. Dangerous, but at least predictable. Tau Ceti, though, it's too young to have a native population. It's only been colonized 20 years? But then the other option, that someone captured one of the deadliest predators in the galaxy just to wipe out some settlers minding their own business? That seems awfully implausible. Which means we're either looking at a truly strange murder or a faster type of terramorph growth, the results of which could be catastrophic. Terramorph outbreaks have taken down far bigger colonies than this one.
Again. So we need to do something quick. It's a big group sample. I always want to know how terramorphs get to humans. They're kind of hard to miss.
Well, they're not exactly buying tickets and flying coach. The theory is that they're spread by some kind of egg or seed that's able to evade our detection. But how the hell an undetectable egg turns into a terramorph without anyone noticing is a question no one's ever found an answer to. And it's why what's happened here could be real bad news for the rest of human civilization.
Just a teeny bit. Terramorphs have taken down other colonies?
They have. They even took down an
Londinian
entire
is the
city
biggest
once.
example of that.
A place called Londinian had to be quarantined due to a massive outbreak during the Colony War. It's the only known loss of that scale, but it's the reason why any change in our relationship with these creatures needs to be taken very seriously.
Push to this. How do we do that quick?
There is. I mean, there has to be. We just have to find it. Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of terramorph research in the galaxy. Seems a natural place to start looking, if I can figure how to access it. But we also need to get this sample properly analyzed, get confirmation on just how concerned we should be. Luckily, I think I know just the person to help with the sample. What would you say to delivering this to him for me? I'd do it myself, but I need to call in some favors. See if I can't get access to that terramorph data. Plus, maybe just pop by a hospital for a little bit. Clear it with your commander first if you have to. You can even show them this. My gene tag. Tell them Hadrian Sinan is worried there could be more attacks on the horizon. They should recognize the name.
Of course. At least I do it. Mention it. Make any promises. Disrespect the possible. Let the commander know who you are. You see military too?
I was. Long time ago. Family tradition. But I know some of the folks from my old unit moved into the Vanguard. A couple even owe me favors. If I'm lucky, your commander is one of them.
Huh? Mention it. I can't make any promises.
That's all I'm asking. I need Dr. Percival Walker to put together a sample analysis for this thing. Full workup. He'll know what that means. I'm not sure exactly where to find him, but last I heard he was contracting with the Trade Authority on Mars.
Yeah, so that's why.
There's
That's why
a
I'm
place
doing this
called
mission.
the Sixth Circle in Sidonia. bar run by some old friends. I'll meet you and Percival there. And here. It's not a lot, but you've definitely earned it. Should cover the cost of fuel to Mars at least. Now please, go check in with your commander. We need to know what we're dealing with.
See, that's why I did this mission. That's exactly why I did this mission first. Next, instead of going right straight to Mars. Because the connections between the UC mission and the main quest mission. Alright, let's go, Sarah. We'll get to Mars eventually. I think we're gonna go do some stuff on the planet first, or well, maybe not this planet. I think we're gonna take a trip to. I think we're gonna go to Tau Ceti 3 for a little bit, and at least kind of start the surveying process. But, I don't know. I mean, I want to do it, but that stuff's still gonna take. That's like a whole mission itself, just doing a survey. Especially the one I have, because I get paid for it when I do. I didn't go upstairs. I need to go upstairs. Just need to go. Alright. Let's head back to the ship. And then off to our next back to Jemison. We'll probably do a few of the minor missions there that I picked up on the last episode. Like getting our vehicle too. That's another thing I'm going to try to pick up. Alright. Back to Alpha Centauri.
Burden will get underway.
Back to Jemison.
You are entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. And complete.
Take some dock pad first, because I talked to that one guy that was wanting to get in but was unable to because he, for some diplomatic reasons or some law that probably doesn't exist, he wasn't able to do anything. Alright, first things first. Let's go talk to this guy, see if I can get
Need some work done? Got anything you need to offload?
No.
Trade Authority is always buying. Kiosk right here for you. Okay, no problem.
I didn't have enough to even get it. It's 25,000 credits. Well, I have the vehicle. I don't even know how much credits I have.
Nothing for us to do. You're in good flying condition.
Modify it. I'll do ship modifications later. I'm not gonna deal with that. Yeah, see, we got a nice little buggy now. That'll help get some traveling done. Alright, so where did this guy go? So we can check out the ship's inventory. Okay. Oh, okay. It was already. Let's go here. Nope, go here. Cargo hold. Inventory. Let's see. I got some resources to dump into the ship because I don't need them right now. Oh, God. Don't even have 3,000 credits left. Let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot. It shows up as tree, olive branch, tree grows, olive branch. Just did that. Okay, well, I guess we'll find out what this means. I guess I have to do it on the ship? Or inside the ship? I guess. Trying to get some of the little side quests out of the way. I already know. Yeah, there's. Oh yeah, I put some books in here. Bad jokes 1, bad jokes 2, personal slates. Constellation guy. Emergency slate 1, emergency slate 2, Frankenstein. Great expectations. There's personal log, mystery of xenobiology. So, do I really want to do the ship optimization thing just yet? I will do it anyways. Alright, let's go in here. See if I have anything to use. On the ship, access to the stuff on my ship. Oh, I still don't have the materials I need. I don't have enough to collect like one of those things.
Wonder where this will all lead. Maybe another time.
What does it want me to do? Yes, I can see it. Okay, so I guess. Alright. We're done. Okay, we did it. We did that mission. What I did was have to do something with the comms thing, and it did whatever it was doing.
Captain, hello.
So, yes, we'll talk to him in a sec. Investigate brownouts. Let's go get a Terrabrew
I am
cappuccino. If I can
satisfied
find
to
a
see that
Terrabrew
you
facility.
survived your most recent sleep cycle.
Let's go find the Terrabrew and get this cappuccino to this gal that she's waiting. There's not. Okay, looking for some other things. That would be important. Let's see if anybody important's in here yet that I know of. Besides, yeah, see, I figured the hunter was already here.
Huh. Not used to people coming up to me. The suit usually scares them off. Although I guess that's my fault, isn't it?
It's an impressive suit.
Yeah, well, I go all over. A little psychological warfare up front tends to make things easier. Retired, actually. From too many lives to count. But I've been all those things, yeah. And a few more. I spend a lot of time in the fringes these days. God help you if you come across something someone wants. You'd think it was things like civilizations and factions that cause people to want to shoot each other. No, even without that, it's still winner take all.
Weak. And that sounds fine by me. There's no philosophy behind that sentence, isn't there?
Well, you're on to me.
It's a bleak.
Of course. That's what makes the reality so tragic. Wait a second. I think I'm in danger of having a real conversation with someone for a change. Better stop here. I'm sure we'll see each other again.
We will. Fortunately. Deliver grain to Aquila. Not yet. I'm not doing trucker work just yet.
Hey there. Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis?
No, but yes and no.
Oh boy, I didn't mean for you to take it personally. It's just something to say to customers. Break the ice, know what I mean? Listen, you just relax. Make yourself comfortable. You're welcome to stay as long as you want. That work for you, new girl? Let me know if there's anything I can get you.
So what's the word around town?
I hear there's some sort of citizens group trying to get the old Varun embassy torn down.
When I first heard about it, I thought it was a bit extreme, but really, would you want to move into that place? Me neither. And it's not like they're ever coming back. House for room, I mean? Well, at least not make nice and be all diplomatic. We all know how that went.
This seems to be booming for you.
Yep. Spaceport traffic keeps me pretty busy. But just between you and me, I've got something in the works that'll change everything. A new drink that'll make this place famous. Galaxy-wide.
I'll have to give it a try.
You would love it, I guarantee. Only, I can't make you one right now. Don't have the ingredients. I made a deal with the hauler to bring me some small samples of an ingredient I think will make all the difference. But it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also hired by a few other folks. The kind of folks who ship less than legal cargo. Security got wind, and the whole lot was impounded. Now they're just sitting on it, taking their sweet time like they always do. It's killing me.
I could grab one to drink. Just order more. What do you do now? Just talk to security. See if you can get.
I submitted all the paperwork, believe me. It won't amount to anything, but I did it. And really, I'm not even certain this is what I need to finish the recipe. I think it is. I need to get my hands on cargo.
Sure sounds like you need help in hand.
I really do. It's gonna keep me awake nights if I don't try. Before we say anything else, I am in no way asking you to do anything that might violate any of the many, many laws in place here in New Atlantis or the larger United Colonies. This is just one friend talking to another friend, asking if maybe that friend could possibly find a way to get her important cargo out of the impound. And if, hypothetically, that were done in a less than 100% legal way, well, that might not be the worst thing in the world. You, with me on this?
Surely you're not seriously considering this course of action. The last thing we need is UC security on our backs.
God, you have no idea what a relief this is. I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something. I just figure there has to be a way to get what I need.
Don't worry, figure something out.
Like I said, I submitted the usual security release forms. But because my cargo is tied up with a bunch of, again, totally unrelated illegal stuff, I don't expect the forms to matter. At all. I went and talked to an officer at the office, too. Yumi. Sergeant, maybe? He was polite, but unhelpful. I declined to suggest that as their new slogan. New Atlantis Security. Polite, but unhelpful. Truth in advertising, eh?
Don't worry, I'll figure
I'm
something
not worried. I'm annoyed. Wait, are you saying I should be worried? No, of course not. It'll be fine. Totally fine. I trust you. I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go. Catch you later.
Well, I'm sorry you didn't like that, Sarah. But I'm not going to do it the way you think I'm going to do it. Alright. Okay, Terra Brew, Cappuccino. We got another side quest with this guy. I don't know what that guy.
Saw your ship come in. Nice ride.
It seems like a small decision, but they all add up over time, and it's paralyzing if you really stop to think about it.
Buddy, it's coffee. Pick one, get out of the way, and let us get on with our lives.
Yeah, sorry. Sure.
Treasure everything when you have it. You never know when you may lose it.
Just exploring. Because I know there's another side quest mission with him.
Here one moment, gone the next. I tell you, you must cherish everything and everyone while they're here. You never know when you may lose them. Thank you. I appreciate that. You see, I lost something invaluable. Lost it in a bet, if you must know. It was one of my most prized items in my collection. It was a gem. Priceless, no doubt. And its beauty was blinding. Oh, life seems a little less bright without it. That scoundrel George St. George has it in his possession now. And knowing that fills me with such envy and anger.
This valley, we take it back, so we're gonna square, try to run, another gem, lost bet. It seemed like someone died.
Well, yes. A part of me died when I lost it. I agree. I think I know just the thing. St. George, like myself, is a collector of trinkets and relics from Earth. I have in my possession a plate that I'm sure he won't be able to live without. Please, would you be my hero and go exchange the plate for the jewel? I'm sure it will work. Fantastic! Here's the plate. Come back to me when you have the gem, and please don't drop it. Oh, where are my manners? My name is Guillaume, by the way. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Gems mean a lot. What if he
I can
rejects it?
assure you with near certainty he won't decline. As much as I hate to say it, St. George and I are cut from the same cloth. We both adore relics from Earth, no matter how large or monetarily valuable they are. They are a piece of human history, and that means a lot to us both. It pains me to part with the plate, but I happen to have a few others in my collection. If it means sacrificing one to get the gem back, I will. Until next time. Yes?
I keep
Thanks for choosing
telling you,
terribly.
I am a
What can I
manager.
get you?
I should be managing.
Certainly. Please take your time.
Very good cappuccino.
Managed to make a premium cappuccino with double dairy and no whip?
I don't appreciate your tone. And no, I will not make whatever it is you just said. Because this place is a disorganized mess. What you asked me to do is literally impossible.
Oh, I understand impossible. Fine. You want to organize? There's some up in the back. See if you can't organize a little floor cleaning operation.
Outrageous.
If you'd like a cup of coffee, please speak to one of our cashiers.
What? No, just, go away.
Hi there. Hope you're not agoraphobic.
Okay, so another side quest started. Here. Gem jealousy, distilling confidence, secure the storage. Tree, we'll do olive branch next. While I'm dropping off this at the same time.
Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic.
Another day, another credit. I'm so excited to see Tony after work.
Here's your Tarantino.
Oh, thank you so much. Soon I'll be coursing with bountiful energy. I'll be the most enthusiastic janitor in New Atlantis. Here, take this. I found it while I was cleaning. I figured you might find a use for it. Thanks again. I really appreciate it. Take care of yourself.
Level 5! Great. I need to get some combat stuff going. Sticks. Alright, moving on. Let's go take care of this olive plant.
If I move back to Neon, I miss New Atlantis.
The Embassy District is a controversial place. 3 bickering houses all on the same street.
Don't touch the plants.
Mission for diversion. We'll need a diversion.
Trees here are quite beautiful. They
Help
remind
me.
us how
I need a
important it
diversion.
is to slow down.
I could try the Aquila City Shuffle. After all, filibustering for attention is my specialty.
God! God! I'd like to report a crime.
Okay, okay. What's the crime?
Crime of passion.
Is there a body?
Oh, yes. There is most certainly a body. There can't be a crime without a body.
Okay, but if there's a crime scene, we might need to bring in a blood spatter expert.
There's no blood. Why would there be blood?
You said this was a crime of passion.
Oh, did I say passion? I meant a crime of fashion. Your uniform is hideous, and I would like to report it.
Get the hell out of my sight.
I'm a student of history, which also makes me a student of war, schemes, and betrayal.
Well done. In about 5 years, it will grow into a full tree. And lo and behold, just as the people begin to doubt the armistice, a miracle blossoms right in the Embassy District, an olive branch.
That word, as symbols go, I think we put on the nose. If war is on the horizon, olive tree isn't going to make much of a difference.
You overestimate people's attention spans. Sometimes the messaging has to be heavy-handed. The sad fact is, our leaders just aren't bright enough. And yet, they're the ones chosen for the task. Either way, I'd appreciate your silence in this matter going forward. And to ensure that, here's your reward. Spend it well.
Because I don't remember ever getting that mission the first time I played this game. Alright, so now what can we do? Let's go back in here. Gen jealousy, we'll do that later. Escape the brownouts. Start an outpost. I guess we're going. Right back to the primary mission.
To keep up with demand in the settled systems. After an astounding 10-year
Alrighty. Let's go give this information to Willa. See what it tells us.
Look who's back. All set with that probationary mission? We can do your debrief and formally welcome you into the Vanguard whenever you're ready.
Yeah. Let's see if I nope. It's gotta be this one.
A terror? What? How did you walk away with the terramorph tissue sample running comms repairs? What happened to the settlers?
The survivors, lost which I killed, things never prioritized, only alive research who would have given samples. Any gene tag. Things didn't go as advertised. Only one alive was a researcher who gave me a sample and her gene tag.
A gene tag? Let me see that. Sanan. I know that name. Let me check the database. Huh. A lot of this data's been classified.
Worse.
Here we go. Service record.
Especially if you know who her father is.
That's a lot of commendations. Seems like she served with distinction as co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division. Faced tribunal at the end of the Colony War. And was dismissed from duty. Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. If she's former Xeno warfare, though, well, we can at least be sure she knows her aliens.
Xenomorph.
In the run-up to the Colony War, the UC started a program with a singular goal. Find the deadliest, most terrifying aliens in the galaxy, and have them fight on the side of the UC. Never saw any of the deployments myself. The program was clearly enough of a success that when the war came to an end 20 years ago, both sides agreed to have the practice banned, at which point, I presume, this tribunal decided to cut Sanan loose.
Yeah. Seems like the type of person we should be working with. Do we need to be helping this woman?
Notation says that Sanan already faced punishment for her actions during the war. Dismissal from the UC military. And her sending you to me first makes me think she's actually trying to do this above board. Considering her history, reaching out to the UC probably wasn't the easiest decision. Which means that must be a pretty important sample.
Alrighty. Warfare doesn't sound good.
I'm sure she doesn't list it at the top of her resume. But considering her service record and her area of expertise, I'm not seeing a reason to think this request is anything other than genuine. Did your survivor, Hadrian, did she mention why she thinks this sample's so special?
Make sure what means. Stock up on Mars to analyze. She's afraid it could be more attacks.
I see. This has been one of the more surprising debriefs I've ever been a part of. I did actually have another mission lined up for you, supporting UC system defense against the Crimson Fleet. Now I guess you have two options on how to proceed. Head to the UC Vigilance and help out SysDef, or deliver that sample. I'll make sure you've got the proper clearances for either path. Consider these your first official orders. And here, so everyone knows you're working with the Vanguard. Welcome to the Navy, Captain. Vanguard's also got some custom ship modifications. You'll be cleared for access to them next time you're down at the spaceport. Talk to ship services. Now, if there wasn't anything else, I suggest you move out.
So ask about principal at the Trade Authority. So that'd be the next UC mission.
I'll handle things with the brass. You just make sure that sample gets to Mars. You can just call them SysDef. Everyone else does. They're the division responsible for combating the Crimson Fleet, fighting pirates. It's not a small job, keeping the galaxy's mercantile class safe from death and dismemberment, so they're constantly undermanned. They work out of the ship, the UC Vigilance. But the support request was a little vague on what your actual duties would be if you decided you wanted to lend a hand.
Okay.
It doesn't. But if that's who that sample is destined for, my bet he's former UC Xeno warfare, just like Hadrian.
Okay. What's going to tell me about
Only
Adrian?
what's in the database. She ran the UC Xeno warfare group until she was dismissed at the end of the Colony War, and they banned the practice. The type of person who, if they hand you a strange sample of alien tissue, you do exactly what they ask, preferably with gloves on. There was also a pretty infamous Admiral Sinan, known as Victus, that was executed after the Colony War. Not sure if there's any relation, though. That section of the database is above my pay grade.
Sidonia is an industrial town. The people there tend to be concise. No, it's fine. Go ahead. Until later.
Alright, so that done. So what else can we start? So we got Delivering Devils, which would be the next another UC mission. Then you got Deep Cover, which is the SysDef stuff. So that's gonna be that'll be a Crimson Fleet arc right there is what that one's gonna be. Gem Jealousy, Keeping the Peace. Oh, that's the security office. Investigate brownouts, old neighborhood, the survey, tree grows in Atlantis, distilled. This week. Oh, I gotta check something. See where we have time wise on this episode. Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna call it here. Probably break out into some side quests because that's the UC primary. This is a UC secondary here on Jemison. I don't know why I would call this how I'd set this one up if I do that mission arc next. So, alrighty. That is that for now. If you guys enjoyed. Some of these things I could probably do on my own time. So I don't really want to add any more to this if I don't have to. But as for that, that is all I have to say. I will continue these missions next time because this was already a pretty decent amount of time in this mission already. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe if you wish. Until next time.